Labour's deputy leader, Angela Rayner, has called for police in counter-terrorism to shoot first and ask questions later, and adds that if you are being terrorised by a local thug, I want a copper to come and sort them out. Angela Rayner said that she supported tough policing, saying officers should knock down the door of local thugs at 3 AM and sort them out. Now, to be fair, I do support tough policing, believe it or not. I want people who have committed real crimes to pay for their crimes. However, look back at what she's just said. Shoot first and ask questions later, and officers should knock down the door of local thugs at 3 AM and sort them out. Now, to me, that's very close to the line of inciting overreaction by police to, well, compared to terrorism, trivial matters. I mean, if terrorists should be shot first and stories made up later, what about other offenders? I mean, we already see how the police treat many offenders and non-offenders with batons, CS gas and the like. And to me, this is calling for police to assault and potentially kill more people, and is a very dangerous statement to make, in my opinion. Of course, you may not agree with me, but I don't think this is the kind of thing that anybody wants to hear from a political party. Remember, the police are not there to dish out punishment. They are there to protect, serve, arrest and investigate. Nothing about going all Judge Dredd on someone. It's been reported that an IpsosMori poll for the Evening Standard at the end of January showed that Keir Starmer's party was now trusted more on law and order after weeks of sleaze allegations hitting the government over Partygate, which goes to show just how short people's memories are, considering he failed to charge Jimmy Savile when he was ahead of the CPS. Now, before you snowflakes jump on me for that last comment, I know there's fact-checking websites saying that he had nothing to do with it, but Keir Starmer was the head of the CPS. He could have signed off on charges against Jimmy Savile. He could have overruled whoever it was that was investigating the case or looking at the investigation files. Ultimately, as the head of the CPS, every decision ends with him. Keir Starmer, I mean, not Jimmy Savile being the head of the CPS. Can you imagine? Her comments to a politics podcast caused immediate anger on the Corbynista wing of the party, which helped propel her to her role as Keir Starmer's deputy, and is said to be deeply suspicious and critical of the police. Former Shadow Home Secretary Dianne Abbott tweeted, "Is Angela suggesting a mandatory death sentence for suspected but not convicted terrorists?" Let's just be glad there was no maths in that tweet, or this could be a whole nother story. Rayner told the podcast you should be hardline on things like that. It's not just, oh, you've been burgled, here's a crime number. I agree. I want you to beat down the door of your criminals and sort them out and antagonise them. That's what I say to my local police, 3 o'clock in the morning, and antagonise them. That I don't necessarily agree with. It's the usual suspects. I want the police to annoy the hell out of them until they realise disrupting lives is not okay. I'm quite hardline on that. Liberal Democrat MP Alistair Carmichael said, "I suspect that Rayner may not have meant this entirely literally." Well, then she shouldn't have fucking said it. But a good reminder why there is a clear difference between Labour and the Liberal Democrats. We agree where we can, but this is why a strong independent Liberal voice is vital. But as I say, criminals need to be brought to justice, but is comparing a terrorist to a local thug a good thing to do? Especially when you're calling for potential or suspected terrorists to be shot on sight without the hint of a trial. This is Britain. We used to have the best legal system in the world. What has it turned into now? Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.